what's going on, y'all?
Nyhjee, are we saying that right?
Yeah, Nyhjee.
This guy loves to smile. Look at this guy. He's
I
happy.
know.
Is that a real smile, or are you just like nervous?
Most definitely a real smile. I'm always smiling.
Oh, that's nice. And what's your situation in Philly? You live at home?
Yeah, like I live at home right now.
So what do you do in Philly?
Well, I used to do like HVAC before COVID and all that started, but now these days I'm starting to work more on like what I want to do, like now that I got more free time. So like stand up.
So you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cianna.
Cianna who?
Exactly.
Exactly. Nice. Anyway, so that's cool. So we just read your email.
Okay.
Take us back to kind of when you met, how that happened. Give us all the details.
Okay, so I guess like one day I post a picture of myself and she reacts with the heart emoji, and that's a form of like shooting your shot. So I was like, oh yeah, she cute. So I guess I like texting her.
On DM.
Yeah, Instagram DM. So we talked about where we from and all that. And that's when we got to texting for like that whole month we first met. And then that's when I finally made it known that I was really like interested in her. And she said she wanted to be with me too.
Well, tell us about her. What does she do? How old is she? Like, we know she lives in Delaware, but what is she about?
Well, she's 18 years old. She lives with her mom and her little sisters.
Okay.
And she says she bounces around a couple different jobs. Like the latest that I know she worked at was Dairy Queen.
How often are you guys talking on the phone?
It's usually probably like every 2 or 3 days.
That's pretty often.
Yeah.
Does she still have the same Instagram that she first messaged you on?
Yeah.
And does she post a lot of stuff on there? I mean, if she's a cute 18-year-old, you'd think she'd be posting a lot.
No, probably like a couple months after we first started talking, she deleted like everything. The only thing you could see was her profile picture.
That's weird.
Girls do that a lot, though.
All
They do.
the pictures?
Girls do that a lot.
Do you have photos of her? Does she send you pictures at least?
Yeah, she sent me pictures.
But, I mean, no FaceTime. Is she insecure about getting on FaceTime? Like, why? What's her excuse for not video chatting?
It's always like she's busy, she's at work, or out with friends.
So wait a second. So it's been very hard for me to wait this long. But in your email, you said, don't even get me started about the money. I'm gonna get you started because I need to hear about this cash. What happened?
Okay, so around November of last year, she texts me and says that my transmission went out on my car and I don't know how I'm gonna get the money to fix it. So I was like, okay, how much it costs to get it fixed?
I just want you to know, I'm gonna put you up on game. Whenever a girl says, the transmission of my car just died, I don't know how I'm gonna get the money to pay for it. She knows how she's gonna pay for it. It's gonna be you when you suggest that you'll pay for it.
Wait, so how much cash?
It was $303.
How do you have all this cash laying around?
Where is this money?
That was that was like, cause I was on unemployment from the HVAC.
So you sent her the stimmy? Oh my God, no, no.
How did you send it?
So she says that she doesn't have any money transferred, but a friend of hers has.
I can't believe she pulled the I don't have a money transfer app, but my friend does.
My friend has.
Just make one. They're not hard to make.
Yeah.
They're not hard to make with your real name and your real identity.
So wait a second. So what was the name of the friend?
It was like Manuel.
A guy.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you
Interesting.
didn't ask her, who is this friend? Like, has she ever mentioned this friend before?
Well, she told me that it was like a friend of the family's. She called him like a cousin.
You know this sounds suspicious.
Yeah, that sounds a little sus.
You know what you should have said? Come on over. I'll give you the cash right now.
True. Have you been pressing her about meeting up?
Yeah, I've been pressing her like a lot about meeting up. We was going to meet February 2020. I told her I'm gonna like come take the train down there to Delaware. And I got on the train. We're texting the whole way down there. And I got there and it was a no-show. I waited for about like 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
You weren't pissed off?
I was pissed. I was really mad. I was upset.
So did she text you at all over the course of that time?
No. We talked the next day. Something came up with her mom. I just didn't want to hear it. I was just still mad. So I stopped talking to her for like a week. It was times where I like wanted to like cut her off. We did go on like a whole bunch of breaks.
What caused those breaks?
not like being able to see her and stuff. And then I would end up right back to her in like the next couple of weeks.
And during those breaks, were you hooking up with other people?
Yeah.
So right now, do you feel like you're dating? Is she your girlfriend?
Yeah, like girl for life. Like we call it like it's called like wife for life, WFL.
Oh.
Wow.
But don't you think that's a lot for somebody that you haven't seen in real life?
I mean, like, she just really, like, bring off this vibe, like, that you want to be around her. I like those type vibes where, like, you can just, like, you can feel comfortable with them, and they comfortable with you. I've never really had any type of long relationship until I met her. If I was in, like, a bad state of mind, she would, like, be right there to help me through it. And, like, that's one thing that I'm really big on. And if, like, y'all see her, y'all would know why I'm really hooked on her. Like she looks, she's model material.
I gotta see this girl.
Yeah, let's see her.
Oh.
Okay.
A little cutie.
Yeah.
So this girl, though, I would think would have no issue with getting on FaceTime.
Yeah.
You got any recent text messages between you guys?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know where I'd be without you. Let's run away and never look back.
We can even get 2 dogs and name them Cheeto and French Fry.
Cute. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, you're so sweet. I feel the same way. Nyhjee.
Nyhjee.
Such a little softie. Well, all right, so look, clearly there's a lot about this girl that's great, but there's also a lot about her that's super shady.
Yeah.
We gotta figure this out. Send us all the information you have, the phone number, the Instagram, the Cash App, and anything else.
Okay.
And give us a few hours to do some digging, see what we can find, and we'll check back in with you as soon as we've got some info.
Okay.
Don't send any money while we're waiting.
All right.
Bye, G.
Bye.
Ay, Dios mío.
Hi, G.
Ay,
Hi, G. Nyhjee.
She's a really cute girl. I feel like they could be cute.
I know, if it weren't for the FaceTime thing, it would have just felt like this perfect, sweet thing. It would be great.
Even with the FaceTime thing and all the money he sent her, what kills me is the trip he took to Delaware that she stood him up at.
Right.
That's messed up.
Nyhjee's 18, and he's at this very important moment in his life. He needs to figure this out before he can start living. We've never had 2 hopeless hook up, an identical twin.
Everybody in Hawaii is in on this.
That's insane. We've never seen anything like this. The Catfish sent you the real guy's Facebook page. Come on!